What's up guys, it's Bizute back with another Reddit video, r/entitled parents for this one. You already know it's going to be good because these entitled parents are pretty crazy and we love crazy. As always guys, thank you so much for the support. Sorry I took a little bit of a break. I've missed a few days of uploading. I apologize, I've been a bit busy, but I'm going to try to upload every single day. I love uploading, I love the feedback, I love everything. So guys, we're just going to get right into this one, so let's kick it off. Entitled parent wants me to tutor for free because experience. I'm a math tutor, and I make a decent amount of money off of it. One of my current clients recommends me to another client, so I sat down with her and her daughter. We started talking about her daughter's progress in school. At the end of the conversation, she asked me what time I would be available. I told her I charged $20 an hour. She was extremely surprised and said, "But you get experience tutoring," daughter's name. I told her I had enough experience, and that I charged for my work. She then said, "Fine, I'll pay you $15 an hour." I told her 20 was my rate, and she called me a spoiled, but agreed. Fast forward to the first session. We started, and the daughter was a nice person. She was progressing quickly. After the end of the first lesson, the woman came to our table and said, "Can't I do an hour more? I have to do some work." I told her that I could, but it would cost her another $20. She literally made a scene in the library, but agreed again. At this point, I was starting to have severe doubts, but the tutoring was fine, so I was fine too. At the end of that hour, I asked her to pay me. She told me, "Oh, I only have $10. It's fine. Consider it the first free lesson." At this point, I was livid. I demanded that she PayPal me the $40 immediately, and I told her I would be pursuing other methods of getting my money back if she didn't. After she paid the $40, I told her I was never working for her again and stormed out of the library. Damn, this woman's really entitled. Like, for real. Tutoring, you know, like, I've never really been tutored, and I've never been a tutor, but I know, like, that they've got a lot of work to do and they prepare stuff and they're really good at their jobs and, you know, helping people do well in school. So it's not like they need experience. Like, this person's experience, they deal with other kids and, you know, help them do well. So, like, your daughter's not special, all right? She's not gonna provide some insight that this tutor's never seen before and then all of a sudden her methods change. So stop trying to offer your daughter's experience as payment. That's not a currency, that doesn't fly anywhere. If I go on Google and I type in currency and I have a little drop down, I don't see experience anywhere there, all right? More specifically, your daughter's experience. Some experience is, like, you know, really good. Like, experience can be very valuable in certain senses, but in this case, no. Also, who are you trying to pull a fast one on? I see you, all right? We all see you. "Oh, I only have $10 in my purse. Can I give you this instead of 40? No. Break out the credit card. Don't worry, I got your chip right here. Insert there. Bam. I got Google Pay. I got Chase Quick Pay. I got TD Bank Pay. I got PayPal. So don't act like there's not ways of paying. All right, miss me with that. This one is, you know, stop acting like that you don't have the money. You pay for a service. You ordered a service. You pay for the service. That's how it goes. All right. No beating your way around the bush on this one, lady. But anyway, let's just go to the next one. Your disabled kid should have just died. Another entitled parent story, but this time involving a member of my family as the entitled parent. This one isn't like other entitled parent stories, but I hope it's at least interesting. Cast: entitled parent, me, little one, Nan, and mom. Backstory: entitled parent has a kid. The kid is fine, and not really included in this story. Mom used to watch the kid whilst entitled parent was at work. I used to help a lot, as I adored the baby. Okay, so I have some serious mental health issues, also physical issues, but we didn't know at the time. I have issues with depression, and other bits added on. Makes it very difficult to work, but I was studying at uni and working as a waitress when I found out I was pregnant. I had Lil at 27 weeks pregnant. For those of you that don't know, a pregnancy is supposed to last 40 weeks. As some of you know from my previous stories, my Lil is severely disabled. Severe developmental delay, cerebral palsy, dystonia, severe brain damage, nonverbal, and non-walking. When born, Lil weighed 1 pound 6 ounces, a tiny baby who literally fit in the palm of my hand. When Lil had a brain scan, an MRI, 3 months later, we were told about the severe brain damage that had inflicted on Lil. We were obviously devastated. Lil spent 6 months in the hospital before finally coming home, at this point weighing in over at 5 pounds. After Lil gets home, there's a lot of work to do. Lil came home on oxygen, being NG fed. The feeds were every 4 hours, and it would take a while to set up and set down. This obviously took up a big portion of my day, so I had to give up work. When Lil was about a year old, Mom got a phone call from Nan, who was absolutely raging and extremely upset. Please note, at this point, entitled parent hasn't met Lil. Mom calmed her down and found out the issue, then came to talk to me. "What's up?" "Nan heard from EP. Okay. EP is telling people that if you're too sick to work, EP for some reason thought I wasn't working because of my mental health, then they should have aborted the baby. Also, if Lil is sick, as you say, it would have been better if Lil died at birth. This just sickened me. My stomach flipped. I genuinely wanted to throw up. It's the worst thing I'd ever heard. We all basically stopped talking to EP after that. I found out later that it went a little deeper than that. EP claimed that if Lil was going to be able to do nothing for life, then we would all just be better off with Lil dead. EP claimed EP was drunk when saying this and didn't mean it. I still haven't been able to forgive them, but I'm trying. Just to clarify EP's lifestyle and decisions, EP has no right to talk about my choices in life. EP was a cocaine-fueled depressive with a mental case partner. EP also smoked a lot of weed, and both of them drink a lot. So really, EP has no right saying anything. At least I'm trying to deal with my demons. Damn, that was a really sad story. You know, my prayers go out to you and Lil. Lil sounds like the cutest little baby. You know, I wish nothing but the best for you and Lil. You don't have to forgive that person for what they said. That was horrible. I mean, I usually believe in like second chances and forgiving, but like, come on, that's so messed up, you know? Like the ignorance and just like the audacity to talk about somebody else's child like that, especially like a sick child. Come on, that's so messed up. Anyway, thank you so much for sharing that story. You know, it's obviously not a lighthearted story. It's very deep and it's a very sad story. But you know, thank you for being able to write that and just share it with us. You know, it's very important that you get things off your chest and just able to write it and have people console you. And that's, you know, this is a great place for that too. I know Reddit, you know, people in the comments, they do really care. I was going through some of the comments and, you know, people care a lot about people. You know, so don't give up hope. You know, people are always like, oh, lost faith in humanity. No, there's some good people out there, all right? So pick your head up. I'm praying for you and the little guy, and we're going to go to the next one. Entitled mom gets arrested over Wawa chicken bites. Background info. I'm a 14-year-old kid, and I'm pretty tall for my age. I recently had surgery on my knee, as well as that was in November. Another one last year in April. A while ago in December, it was a really nice day, and I decided to walk to Wawa, which was about a mile walk. I thought I could use some exercise because I had knee surgery the previous months. I had worn a knee brace on my leg for some stability because I wasn't allowed to really do many things after my surgery to risk not getting hurt again, which is why I had this second surgery. Packed a backpack and got up to Wawa, which again was about a mile away, and I got there in a breeze because there were a lot of back roads on the route. After getting there, I ordered my usual, which was mint ice cream smoothie and a box of chicken bites. Here's where EM and EK come in. EK looks about 9 or 10. After ordering the smoothie, I go to the register to pay and grab the box of chicken bites from the little machine that keeps them warm. And thought to myself, if it's the last one, must be my lucky day. I was very wrong. After I pay for my order, I hear EK screaming, "Mommy, there's no more chicken nuggets!" And that is when Entitled Mom replied, "That boy over there with the leg got the last one." I knew right away that she was talking about me, just by how she said it, and I immediately started to get my smoothie and wanted to get out of there as fast as I could. As I walked over to the smoothie making counter, I get a tap on my shoulder to turn around to come face to face with the Entitled Mom. "You took the last box of chicken bites. Hand them over. My kid wants them." I said, "No, I purchased these and I haven't eaten breakfast and I'm very hungry," and turn back around and don't think much of it. That is when Entitled Kid tries to go into my bag and take my chicken bites. I push him away, and of course, he falls and starts crying. Entitled Mom is pissed and starts walking my way while her little Kiwi was still crying. She came up to me and kicked me in my good knee, causing me to lose balance and fall with my smoothie. I laid on the ground in pain while some other bystanders were watching everything and helping me up. This is important. I get up and brush myself off. And the W at the hoagie and smoothie stations are already on the lady. They ask her why she pushed me, and of course she goes, "He stole my kid's chicken bites and pushed them over." This is the point where I wasn't just mad, I was also frustrated with this entitled mother and entitled kid duo. I told the W to call the cops, and the cops arrived shortly after. Entitled Mom is immediately telling her side of the story, and by the look of the cop's face, I could tell that he wasn't buying it. I told my side of the story, and how she kicked me in my knee, which not only hurt that knee, but my other knee as well. The cop went over and arrested Entitled Mom, and the entitled kid was bawling his eyes out. Shortly after, another cop asked if I wanted to press charges, and he even offered me a ride home, which I gladly took. My knee is okay now, and I hopefully recovered from the second surgery. Thanks for the read. Damn, over some chicken nuggets? Full on assault case? You're kicking a kid who has a bad knee, who just had surgery and a knee brace, over some chicken nuggets. Yeah, you pushed your kid, but let's be honest, that little Kiwi was going through the bag, rummaging. Alright? We don't need no thieves out of here. This man just went push, and the little kid decided to pull a James Harden and grab his neck. Are you kidding me? Come on now. Chicken nuggets are delicious, but they're not that delicious. Okay, maybe they're that delicious, but not delicious enough to assault a human being. Alright? So, I'm glad she got arrested. I'm glad the entitled kid was crying, because he's an entitled kid. And, yeah, I'm glad that you ended up getting your chicken nuggets and a ride home, you know? That it makes up for it, kind of. Anyway, guys, that's going to be this one. I hope you enjoyed them, because I enjoyed reading them, and, you know, they're good to read. I enjoy reading them. There's nothing more than that. As always, if you enjoyed it, hit that like button, and you can tell me why you enjoyed it. If you did not enjoy it, you can hit that dislike button, and let me know why you did not enjoy it. Or you can just comment something random. You know, I love reading random comments. I read them all. Give me a nice little chuckle. That's chuckle for all of those of you who speak Italian. And anyway, guys, yeah. Thank you for all the support, as always. I know I say it a lot, but what do you want from me? Thank you for the support, you know? I'm going to keep saying it. Sorry if I sounded a little weird, by the way. I haven't been able to, like, breathe out of my nose for, like, a couple weeks. Yeah, it's an issue. I should probably get it checked out, but I'm pretty sure just allergies or something. So if you heard me, like, breathing, I'm probably doing it right now before I make a sentence, because I need as much air as I can, because I will not be able to breathe while talking. I also read the comments. Some of you are concerned about, you know, my health with the amount of caffeine I consume. I do consume a lot. I have a high tolerance. It will take a toll on me most likely in the future, but that's a risk I'm willing to take because I love caffeine. And I do consume it safely, all right? I'm not out here having grams of caffeine. I'm not a maniac. But thank you for the concern, you know, I appreciate it. Also, the comment, somebody said that I was racist with the voice of the entitled parent I make sometimes. It was in the first story. I made it in the first story. Okay, it's not racist. It's not stereotypical. It's not like they said a certain race of the entitled parent, and then I decided to do a very bad accent of it. This accent, when I talk like this, oh, the entitled mom. That's just like a weird voice. Like, honestly, I got it from iDubbbz, you know? iDubbbz. My name is iDubbbz. Come on now. I love iDubbbz. I mean, he's said some bad things. Don't get me wrong. I'm not an advocate of iDubbbz, but, you know, I enjoy watching some of his content. But anyway, guys, that's just going to be on with my little ramble for the comments. Those of you who don't like me rambling on and talking, I didn't do it as much in between the stories. And those of you that are still here listening to me, I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you if you just came for the stories too. After the last story, you could have just, you know, left. But yeah, guys, thank you again so much. I keep saying it. Sorry if this is long and drawn out, but hey, I love you guys, all right? All right. So anyway, it's been Bizute, guys, and I'm out.